One day we're gonna start this show like we're supposed to. Good evening. Welcome into the company. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had an amazing week.
Did someone just snort?
We don't care what kind of week you had. Just shut the fuck up and listen.
All right, Evil Sosa is in the podcast. Wait, let me turn this down.
Turn that shit down.
Shut up, man. So what's going on, everybody? Like I said, thank you so much for joining us. Everybody coming in, have a seat, sit down, listen, talk, participate, whatever you want to do. Wait a minute, who said something in the private chat? Oh, never mind. That was you. Okay.
That was Nick.
That was from earlier.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so I'm set. Okay, I'm ready. We got a show to do, y'all. Hey,
we're here. We know.
Well, I've been trying to think of the big things that's been going on, of course. Nothing really huge. You had a few things about senior dumbass Trump, whatever he wanted to say. He said some dumb shit. And of course, we're still dealing with trying to
saying his mouth open. Got it.
Yeah, his mouth open. He woke up.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah. Actually, he's going to be doing the sideline play-by-play, or whatever you want to say, for the Holyfield fight this weekend.
For the what?
Holyfield.
There's a Holyfield fight this weekend.
Why is Holyfield fighting? That just hit my brain.
I don't know about this.
Huh?
Holyfield, who he fighting?
Holyfield is fighting, as a matter of fact,
one of our grandparents.
No, actually, it's somebody named let's see. Oh no, Vitor Belfort.
Okay, he's a MMA legend.
Okay,
but you talking about Evander Holyfield?
Yeah, Evander Holyfield is fighting Vitor Belfort this weekend.
The guy with one ear.
Yeah.
As long as Belfort ain't on steroids, he'll be fine.
Yeah. They're calling it Legends 2 Evander Holyfield comeback fight. Now, when you call something a comeback fight, I would think that there's going to be more after that.
Evander need to stay where he at. He don't feel like he
was supposed to fight De La Hoya.
As a matter of fact, I did hear De La Hoya was supposed to be coming back.
Oh gosh,
I didn't know it was against Evander though.
Oh my god,
we don't need that.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Milo.
Holyfield is a legitimate heavyweight. De La Hoya is a legitimate middleweight. That's about 40 pounds different. Well, cocaine helped, but was.
Okay.
They shouldn't be in the same ring at the same time ever.
Right.
Like at least Roy Jones was a heavyweight at one point to fight Tyson.
Yeah.
That's what we're not going to do.
Yeah. What's going on?
Man, stop.
But then you got to hear some of the rest of the card there, Sosa. Now you hadn't heard some of the rest of the card.
Obviously.
MMA legends Anderson Silva and Tito Ortiz are going facing off for the first time in a professional boxing.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this.
Oh my god.
I'm sick of this.
Hey, I blame them YouTube motherfuckers.
Oh, I'm sick of this.
Yeah, so that is part of the card that is happening. Yeah.
So I got a question.
This shit has became a circus.
Go ahead.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Is it licensed or is it just exhibition?
To be honest with you, I'm reading this thing and it's not saying whether it's exhibition or not. It just says that they're going to be fighting each other. So Silva, Ortiz, and then Holyfield, and I've never seen Belfort fight, so I'll watch some stuff and do a little bit of research on him.
Belfort early on was called the Phenom, legitimate reason. Like he was great. But then he was like, you know what? You're 35 years old and you still look like you was 20. Okay, so the exhibitions.
Yeah.
So at this point, you guys are just waiting on the casual fans to throw you money, and casual fans are stupid, so they're going to throw you money. So hardcore fans will be like, well, fuck them.
Yeah, but I mean, are you not slightly curious about watching this?
No. Wait, 10 years ago, yes. 10 years ago, I wanted to see Anderson Silva fight Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
10, 20 years ago, yes. Now, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So,
I mean, Vitor Belfort, I would have loved to see him fight before we knew he was on steroids. I'd love to see him fight whoever.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, now I would love to see one of these professional fighters beat the shit out of these YouTube motherfuckers and have them like paraplegic ass in the ring. Like,
yeah, I was about to say thank you for putting that up. Got that
Yeah,
right.
I did. Yeah, and that's what we talked about before. I wanted to
oh
watch
no,
it.
I'm not.
but
And definitely
I
not.
can't. If I
Can't
do,
do
it's
it.
going to be on mute because I can't hear
Listen.
none of him.
The previous president of the former president of the United States is doing commentary on this. This motherfucker need money, and it's not for fucking Prozac or what are the Blue Diamonds? Whatever. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm shut the fuck up.
So you say I will still. If you got a fire stick, you might be able to watch this fight.
Oh yeah.
So the rest of the card. Tell me if you. I don't recognize these other names. Andy Vences against Jono Carroll.
You're probably not saying the names right. So.
I'm probably not. David Hay against Joe Fernier.
David Hay is a piece of shit. He's a pussy. Fuck him.
Mm-hmm. Fournier is 9-0, but Hay is 28-4.
Hay is the one who lost against one of the Klitschko brothers and blamed it on a broke pinky toe.
Oh, I did see that fight. I saw that fight.
Yeah, he's a punk.
English is hard for Brian. No, pronouncing them damn names because you know you're gonna get it wrong.
Fournier. I'm not sure about Fournier.
Hilarious. Yeah, I don't know about Fournier. Yeah, I can't say it. I'm sorry. Fuck it. I can't say
I
names.
said it for you, motherfucker, and I'm drunk.
I can't repeat it.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's what's going on this weekend. If you would like, you can watch those fights. I'll probably wait until the highlights.
I implore you to bootleg that shit so they don't get no money.
Yeah, because I think they lost a lot of people putting that man up there.
Oh,
yeah,
the rap.
It is what it is. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But anyway, I know a lot of people.
Can I say one thing on that piece of shit?
Go ahead.
So he said this week, it's only fucking Thursday. He said because they're taking down Robert E. Lee's statue in Richmond, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking it down. This motherfucker said if he would have been the general for us in Afghanistan, we wouldn't have had the problem.
Nigga, you had 4 fucking years and you didn't do shit about it. No, yeah, you're right. He didn't do shit about it for 4 years. Shut the fuck up and go do something else. God damn.
Robert
run a lemonade
one of the reasons, and this is historical military people said, you lost the Civil War because of this motherfucker. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm done.
Rick Sanford in the building.
Hey, Rob.
I say Rick Sanford, not Rob Sanders. Hey, Rob.
Who the fuck
I was like, who's Rick Sanford?
I see people coming in through the Facebook chat.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah. So if you are preoccupied, I know why. You're watching football. You got the Dallas playing the Bucks right now. That may be taking your attention a little bit. And watching the other game. Yeah. Who is Benedict playing? Edward Waters.
Edward Waters College.
Yeah. Benedict is paying Edward Waters College on what channel?
ESPNU.
ESPNU. So
shut up, Sosa.
I know we've been waiting for football to start for a long time. But Izzo had a topic about that, and I'm gonna let him explain it, bring it in so we can go ahead and start this one. It was the college football is back. COVID does not exist.
And no, COVID did not exist. When I was watching all those great games on Saturday, man, they were packing those stadiums, not a mask in sight, jumping all over each other. I love football, but you will not catch Izzo at a game no time soon.
But they were all vaccinated.
Man, shut the hell up. They're not all vaccinated. They are not all vaccinated. Black, white, everything. These people ain't getting vaccinated out here.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not even going to tailgate.
But I was very happy about football. But how do y'all feel about everybody not even mentioning the fact, like, COVID is going on. Like, oh yeah, I hear interviews. Glad football back, but so we pretending like the Delta variant ain't running amok right now.
The Loki variant.
No, go ahead.
People, wait a minute. Let me see. Are they allowing people on campus that aren't students?
Yes.
Oh, life here is regular.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta realize USC, the stadium is actually technically off campus. So
yeah.
So it's a little different here.
McMaster pulled all restrictions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So like in Clemson, I put my life on it. Yeah, they're gonna let everybody in their moment. They gotta get that money that they lost last year. You already know.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, it ain't a knock to them. I'm just using them as an example because they're an on-campus stadium. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. Well, they're licking buttholes and doorknobs. Wow.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I didn't catch that.
Maybe here. We just went to. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Hey,
Oh yeah, for people who listen later, she said we went to Myrtle Beach. Y'all niggas tripping, and that she meant niggas in South Carolina.
Yeah, man. And see, that's the thing. And when you went, I'm pretty sure it was a bunch of people who are against masks because they're against their rights, and God told them they didn't have to, and they would look out for them. So that is the problem. That's the issue.
Listen,
but never mind. I can go down a rabbit hole of rabbit holes.
It's works without. I mean, belief without works or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm fucking it up.
I don't know
what Izzo's saying. Izzo's about to say.
No. That's not what I'm about to say. I was just like, yeah. Why does God come into equation about a piece of cloth over your face?
People just want to be idiots and pick and choose when it's appropriate to use.
Exactly.
Yeah, but God didn't come into play when you cheated on your wife or your husband. God didn't come into play where, all this other stuff. You cheated on this, you did that. God don't come into play on that. But a piece of cloth.
Yeah. Like with parents, like it's my child's, we could decide to do our child's body, but yet abortion.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck when that kid's out the damn uterus.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying.
You're going too deep.
No, but it's the truth.
No. I'm saying that's what they would say.
I hate hypocrisy. Like it bothers me to my core.
Faith without works is dead, Sosa.
Yeah. Thank you, Brian. Fuck, man.
I was waiting to get that in for you.
I didn't know the term. Say it again, Brian.
Faith without works is dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like these people who say, and it's funny because there's a story where we're gonna hold these serpents, and if we believe in God or Jesus enough, they're not gonna bite us. No, they're gonna bite the fuck out of you. If we don't take these vaccines, but we believe in Jesus, we're not gonna get COVID. You're gonna die, bitch. Same shit.
I'm just exhausted with the whole thing. I don't try to
oh wow. Hey,
tell anybody Marcus, what they need to do. What's wrong?
How about you shut the fuck up?
You say like a light-skinned Black Rob.
R.I.P. Black Rob.
R.I.P.
Thinning the gene pool. Or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
You have a question?
Because sadly, you're in the midst of all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that more of these motherfuckers dying will help us in the mid elections? Is that no, midterms?
Oh my God! Are you asking me if I think enough people will die? Where
that's exactly what he asked.
There won't be enough people to vote. Shit.
Yep.
So we're biologically sniping off people, is what he's saying.
Hey, so they're putting in voting restrictions. God is saying, well, you motherfuckers gonna die because y'all not doing the right thing. I'm just saying.
So we're gonna lose a lot of
comment. Exactly, no comment. I got nothing to say.
So we're gonna lose a lot of hood people, hoteps, Trump thumpers. We lose a lot of them.
You know what, Izzo? And sadly,
because it's on all sides.
Izzo's 100% right because the same people that are saying all of the shit that we're making fun of, we got people on our side saying the same shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're tracking us. Bitch, you got a phone in your hand.
Exactly. Again, you can't pick
You got
and choose.
several, and if you let's say you're Apple user, you got several devices that got Find My or whatever on it. And I'm like GPS devices. I'm like,
and some of you motherfuckers
I ain't doing nothing
Kyle.
for it. Don't matter. Don't matter.
Some of you motherfuckers got 2 phones.
One for the and one for the hoe. Actually, if you well, think about people on the daily, right? Like they go and they pump gas, they put their debit card in there with the chip that's visual on your debit card. So automatically they know what you're buying.
You were here.
You go and you text on your phone while you're driving. So automatically they know what you're saying to people.
It already pings where you're at too.
Yeah, you're playing music on your satellite radio. You walk in the house and you use your keyless entry on your house so they can unlock the door from wherever you are.
Think about it, another ping of where you're at.
Yep. You go in there and you say, "Hey Alexa, play my favorite song." So that thing starts playing. So they're listening to you in your house. So
what's another device on you if that's the case?
And we're not saying that that's what they're doing because that's just dumb for them to put a microchip in your body. It's just not common sense. What would it do? Your body automatically pushes foreign objects out.
It 100% right.
But
motherfuckers
100% right, but there is technology that we don't know about, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin
I think they would do it a smarter way than to do it this way. Like, we want to keep the economy going. This is why we want y'all to do this. At the end of the day, the government wants to keep the economy going. If you lose the workforce of the economy dies. The country dies. They don't want everybody to die. You support OnlyFans. People know you got. Wait, I'm confused.
What? No, what I was saying, like cause and effect. You support OnlyFans. Government know you got a little people fetish.
Oh wow, I missed that. I don't know how I missed that.
It's a fine line because on one side, I don't want the government to know what I'm doing because I could be doing whatever, which is fine. It's our private. It is our privacy. On the other side is I don't want the government to know what I'm doing because I'm selling this. I'm doing illegal shit. So there's a very fine line, and I 100% get it.
That's all that's on it.
Hey,
that ain't her name.
Yeah, I don't know how you pull that shit either.
You gotta legally change your name now.
Yep. But it's just it's a very fine line because everybody like, well, it's our privacy. Well, what are you doing? Nothing. Okay, so you want to say what are you worried about, but it's still their privacy.
So it's a sales thing.
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah, we call those dreams, Marcus.
I'm gonna tell all kind of shit on this motherfucker, and they'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna audit this motherfucker, and we're gonna put crack in his house and all kind of shit." Keep on.
Whoa.
And you can tell,
not worry about crack no more.
And you can tell like adult threats from like little kid threats. Back in the day, like I'm gonna come to your house and beat your ass.
Right,
and I was like, I'm gonna say something, so they're gonna audit your ass.
Oh Lord.
No, but because I think Izzo watched it. I was watching the rewatchables, and it talked. Enemy of the State. Remember that old movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's no way they had that technology back then, but I bet they got it now.
Bro, they had to put the chip in the Game Boy. That's how big.
Dude, cars can drive down the road on their own right now. Yeah, we got technology, my G.
Right. So, I mean, I get it. I get the argument that as an American citizen, you have your rights. But these motherfuckers push that, especially, God bless the dead, especially with 9/11 coming up. Mm-hmm. Like, that debate just keeps going back and forth.
Oh, shit. It is 20 years in 2 days. I just missed
20 fucking years.
That's crazy.
I remember where I was.
Same here.
Oh, I do.
Where were you, Nick? Shit. This is an off.
Yeah, Gambrel.
Gambrel?
Yeah, the government class. What about you?
I was in Currell College in a criminal justice class. The one that's kind of across from LeConte.
Oh, so y'all were real time.
We were freshmen in college.
Yeah, freshmen. Yep.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Y'all, this was happening real time.
Yeah.
Because
our TA was saying it. I remember being half asleep, and I woke up, and we were looking at her like, "What are you talking about?" We had no clue what she was talking about.
Being live.
I want to say it was a Thursday. I want to say.
Oh, I don't remember what day it was.
Because we were about to take a quiz or something. Some guys behind me were talking about it. Like,
yeah, I was confused, and then we went to the GIMP, and then we saw the video on the TVs. We were like, "Oh shit!" We were like, "All right, let's go get drafted." That's exactly what I thought.
I was in Hawaii. I was late to work. For I'll tell y'all off record. I was late to work.
Oh, what's her name?
And it was 5:30 in the morning.
This ain't even that kind of topic. How y'all pull that out just now?
Exactly. I don't know. I was late to work. I walked into the dining facility because I was a cook at the time. And everybody's crowding around the TV. I was like, "What if?" Mind you, I'm not a leader at all. I'm an E4. I'm like at the bottom of the fucking shelf. Why the fuck y'all not working? Everybody's glued to the TV.
Yeah.
I was like, this can't be real.
Bruh.
There's no fucking way this is real.
Me up. Yeah. I thought that was all out of movies, man.
Mm-hmm. And imagine they
shut down every post across the world.
Especially when you're seeing someone just jump out the building.
Man, that's scary.
Oh, gosh,
I mean, imagine like Bobby said, he just got back from Saudi when it happened.
Hey,
so you get home.
Post what Milo just said. That's her stuff.
Yeah. So like he just got home, and imagine something happened. He know he got to get right back on the plane and leave again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
So let's see. I was in sophomore year. My dad woke me up before class to hit record on my mama's soap tape.
Wow.
Like VCR.
Yeah, tape. Yes, it was 2001. We didn't have a DVD recorder yet, and those didn't last very long.
Hey, listen. Hey, your father recorded history, and sadly, if you ever go to the Museum of African American History in DC, that's one of the last exhibits you'll see, and it's so morbid. It's so sad. It's just fuck, man.
Yeah, I've been to the 9/11 museum in NYC, and I can't even lie to you, dog. I teared up in it. That shit's real.
You get choked up.
It's just real because I remember like how hard it was that day. It's like you could not put. Yeah. Honestly, since that day, like everything else seems very realistic. I can see it happening, but that shit was just unreal.
It was a weird. Like feeling in the air. Like I woke up and I looked at the TV, and I asked my roommate, I was like, "What movie you watching?"
Right.
Yeah, he was like, "This ain't no movie." So
you like the fuck?
And one of my roommates was from New York. Like he was just crushed. And then you walk outside and it's just people, hugging people and people just in corners crying and some people on the phone because we had a lot of people from up north that was going to school.
And with 3,000 people, all of them had to have known somebody, or at least had a sibling or a parent.
It wasn't even just like people that knew somebody in that building. It's like, oh, my mom worked at the deli next door or something like that. So it was surreal, and it was. You won't forget. You won't forget that day. Like you will never forget that day.
Y'all post post their stuff.
Yeah, when I started watching, I think that's when the second plane hit. So you actually see this happening in real time. Around conference, I made friends with someone. This is from Rob. So I gotta say these so they can be on tape. This is from Rob. I was in Birmingham at a conference. I made friends with someone there, and we turned the TV after the second plane and played boyfriend girlfriend games. Oh, never mind. God damn it, Rob.
I don't want to know, Rob.
He played hide the sausage, guys.
My mom works at the Pentagon. We didn't know my brother had an orthodontist appointment that morning. She was in her office. So she wasn't there. She just happened to be at her brother's orthodontist.
That's awesome.
Marcus says we were getting on vans sophomore year to go to Atlanta for a game. We didn't know what was going on. And thought they were attacking all major city airports. Then they said we can't go nowhere. Yeah,
damn,
that's scary. Just
hey, my sister.
He said that's what happened. I said hide the sausage.
My sister was in the air going to a soccer game. She played in college, and they had her ass up in the air for as long as they could until they cleared all planes to land.
Yeah,
she was going from Chicago to Florida. That's not an easy task.
Just imagine if you were a loved one, you get a phone call from someone saying, "I'll have to say goodbye to you." That's on the plane.
Have you seen that movie? Oh my god, man!
Yeah, so I mean, it's like imagine just anybody who hadn't thought about it or been through it in a while or been through it, period. Anybody that's 19, 20 years old, just imagine in a regular day and then everything regular just stops. Like there is nothing at that point going forward.
Yeah, life changed.
There is no
life
conversation without, there's no traveling, there's no driving across state, there's none of that without thinking about that situation.
Yeah, man, think about it. Access to military bases have changed since the way we travel, like plane wise, and a lot of the ways have changed. Have changed.
You think about this too. You get to the airport, you literally could go all the way to the boarding part,
to the gate. Yeah.
I remember and those were great.
I never flew before that, but just think about that.
I did. I went somewhere. My parents were right there at the boarding before I left. So it was like.
Yeah, but I remember taking like family members to the airport. Like you go all the way to the gate.
Yep.
Like that's not a thing anymore.
We used to whenever Bobby would come home, we'd go pick him up and then we drop him off to go wherever he was going, and we walk all the way down to say bye as he walked on the plane. But after that, it was like they stopped you as soon as you came in. Like you can't go any further than that. That's as far as
can't even travel with our alcohol no more. Nope. I know Brian remembered that in Vegas.
Man,
yeah, they poured my liquor out. I was ready for it.
Oh,
wait a minute, what?
That's abuse.
He said that's abuse.
I was ready for it. I was like, you know what? Can't get no base no more. Like getting fleeced. TSA can't do jack in airports. No, you know. We were stuck.
Yeah, man.
She wanted to ride back to South Carolina. That was a big sale. Rob, stop. Damn it. I keep talking to Rob.
It's fucking Rob.
He said, after he done got some, he said, we're not that far in the relationship.
Y'all shared a moment during the most pivotal point in American history in our lives. And you like, nah, we can't. I don't know where this is going.
Hey, you gotta live in the moment. Don't waste time.
Hey, yeah, right.
And now every time somebody asks her where she was at 9/11, she can't tell them she had her legs in there.
Oh my god!
You gotta make up a whole story.
Oh, yeah, please don't post what he
Ryan's an idiot.
No.
God.
No.
Oh my god!
Anybody who's listening to this, I apologize for making I apologize for making this out of this situation. It's Rob's fault.
No, listen. If you want to be somber, if you want to be somber, watch any of the 9/11 documentaries.
Yeah.
And watch those poor people jump out of the fucking building.
No. I'm cool on that.
If y'all want to
luckily, I've only seen the pictures. I've never seen the video.
Oh, man.
You know what? To be honest with you, man, since that day and that week, because, you watch the news and video and replays of it, I have not watched any of these documentaries because I've been through it. I don't want to feel that. And I've seen it. I've been through it. I've seen my friends go through it, my family. I hadn't watched any of the documentaries. There's no conspiracy I want to hear. This happened. People that we know and love died. So no, I'm not watching any of this stuff. I have not. Anyway.
I understand.
We didn't mean to go left and dark, but
it's just that was a good point because I forgot the anniversary coming on. Like shit, we can talk about that.
It's the 9th in 2 days.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Literally the world changed because
I was 18 years old.
One of the GOP talking points was we got a lot of immigrants. But now we got a lot of evil immigrants. That's when that
bothers the fuck out of me, boy.
Even though the motherfuckers came from Canada, it doesn't fucking matter.
See, he said that she recorded it. Milo said for our audio. She said, right, we recorded it and have never looked at that tape, but we have it.
I would like a copy of that tape, Milo. Just sadly,
you better than me. I can't.
Yeah.
Well,
I could.
The funny thing is, you talk about prior to 9/11, Pearl Harbor was a day of infamy for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it was. But that was off continent. This hit America. This hit the mainland. And I never thought, I was a big history buff. Never, listening to all the stories, all the, speeches. Yeah, that's just never going to hit us. Shit. Apparently it did. Yeah, I wanted
because we
I
got
just want a
late.
copy if you can, Milo. That's all.
Oh, by the way,
because it is part of history, though. Like,
if anybody, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying it's part of history. Bad or good, it's part of our history that shaped us. Yeah. Because Izzo said he's never been on a plane before 9/11. I remember what it was like, and it was great.
Yep.
I walked my grandmother, who I loved, not the other one, the one I loved, walked her to her seat, sat her down, te quiero abuela, and I walked back out. No issues.
Yeah.
Post 9/11, you got to say goodbye at the gate, let them walk through that long-ass security line, and then wave from afar.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. You just stood at the window where the seats were, where everybody was waiting.
You remember?
And saw the plane leave. Yeah.
You remember?
But yeah, if anybody wanted to know, I just wanted to give y'all an update. Dallas is losing. So
and America keeps churning.
Right. They'll be 7-8 by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ.
I have a piece of the Berlin Wall. My mom went.
Oh yeah, we used to have a piece in here too. Yeah.
I don't
my parents spent a good amount of time in Berlin in the late 70s, early 80s.
Really?
Yeah, my dad was stationed there.
You should speak German then.
I never lived there. So
okay.
I was born in 82 in Fort Polk.
So you should speak Cajun.
Yeah, raging. What did he say?
Oh, he said Marcus says, can they at least show all the footage of Bin Laden getting
his body out that house?
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said I used to speak it.
I have
Milo used to speak German or Russian.
I feel like y'all need to pick that back up because it's not a bad language. It's just
sound angry.
Do you think it sounds angry?
I put a lot of shout out to But
I'm racist. But Brian says some shit like that.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna just leave this up for a minute.
Speaking of languages, Shang-Chi came out. Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I think y'all been killing this name of this movie every single time.
Shang-Chi.
I fixed it, but I was killing it at first.
Did they say it in the movie? They break it down.
They say it millions of times, and
they break it down in the movie at the beginning. Shang-Chi.
Yeah, but we can't talk about it yet because only 50% of the show has seen it.
And how am I in the 50% that have?
You know what?
I've never seen movie.
My mother used to tell me I was as.
It was a very good movie. I like it.
Is that a word? I don't. Is that a
phrase? Says my mother tells me because I was as fluid as a toddler gets. She said as a toddler she spoke it as fluidly as a toddler.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
She thinks I was like fluid. Got it.
Well, I mean, I think things like that you store in your brain. Now, of course, over the years you learn other things, but it's still there. I think it's still there.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, whatever you did know as a toddler, maybe you didn't have a huge vocabulary, but whatever you knew, you still know.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I mean, I think you can still do it. But yeah, we can't talk about Shang-Chi yet. We can talk about it when everybody sees it, but right now, no. I don't know how Izzo saw it before anybody. That just boggled my fucking mind.
You thinking of becoming a narco ambassador?
Narcan.
I don't know what that means. What that means?
I know
narco.
Yeah.
It's what?
If you OD on heroin, it helps to revive you.
Oh.
I
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not narco.
I guess that's a good transition.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
From fentanyl.
Yeah, that's a good transition. Well, we can talk about.
So, yeah.
Hey, Omar's coming.
Huh?
Let's do fentanyl first, then we'll talk about Omar.
Well, it kind of goes hand in hand, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So you can talk about him. So
okay, so I don't know if anybody knew, but this week we did lose. Was it last week or this week?
This week. It was only like 2-3 days ago.
Michael K. Williams had passed away in his apartment. I hadn't seen them say anything about how he passed. Now, we knew this man had demons in the past, but I don't know if this is what took him out now. It might have been, something as simple as the after effects of what he used to do.
Oh, they didn't confirm that? I thought they did.
I thought they did.
I thought they did confirm.
They did. I missed it.
Oh, they say he OD'd?
I thought he did.
Yeah, they said whatever it was laced with fentanyl.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And remember and it's kind of linked to last week, the 3 comedians plus the girl who used to be Darius Rucker, ex-girlfriend. They found out they were doing coke that was laced with fentanyl. 3 of them died. I guess she's still in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because one guy I was aware of, I've actually watched this stand up on YouTube before.
That was probably the guy that they kind of. There was one guy that he just kept saying his name like everybody knew who he was.
Fu. He's from New York too. That's the funny thing. He's from New York, but he was doing stand up in LA.
Yeah, but wasn't that right before?
That was late last week. Remember?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
He was very close to the Wayans family. I saw because the girl who does comedy now, Shantae Wayans, was very cool, very tight with them. And they showed a picture with like all of them. He was very cool with their family. So she's been taking it hard because she was cool with another guy who just died, but he died of a heart attack. Another comedian.
Let me see here. Oh yeah, they said the synthetic opioid is being used to lace heroin, cocaine, and cannabis, putting users at risk of OD.
Yeah, he said he found it next to his body. Say that again.
Yeah. The synthetic opioid laced with heroin, cocaine, and cannabis.
Shit.
I mean,
but
fentanyl's no joke, man.
I'm ignorant as hell about this, and I didn't look it up just for show, kind of the show factor. Why does thing get laced with it? Like I know it sounds stupid as hell. See, that's exactly. She's like, why are people doing it? Like, I'm confused.
So it's the concept of we're gonna lace it with. Why are these?
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. So like in the 80s, 90s, they used to lace things with certain extra, like weed with certain extra shit to make you think, oh, you get a better high, not knowing that.
Oh, to make their product premium in theory.
Exactly. So, I got the good. No, you got the good with cocaine, motherfucker. That's why you keep coming back. Or you got the good with angel dust. Oh, okay. So you remember like Friday. Oh, the Mexicans are smoking the shit and they give it to Smokey and this is great. Oh, wait, what's that fucking smell? Oh, you
all right, Milo. We're not posting that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not posting that.
Milo, that's between us. Sorry, people who are listening. If you're in the chat, you can see
that,
it.
please.
No,
Milo,
people in the
that shit.
People listening, we just got a good tidbit, but just sorry, Sosa.
No, but it's just that. So certain. I'm glad they died a certain death, but certain people I know used to sell that shit with the extra, and it was like, there's a video on YouTube.
Well, you got to read it loud, Sosa, so we can have it on audio.
I can't. I only read every other word when I'm drunk.
All right. There's a video. Marcus says there's a video on YouTube showing body cam of a cop ODing by just being near it. That's how strong it is. They were making a traffic stop and found it in a dude's car, and they were processing everything, and he was ODing. I saw that because they were doing something, and I don't know if he touched it or inhaled it, but he was just standing there holding the trunk, and somebody was like, "Are you okay?" He said, "I don't feel good," and he just passed the fuck out. Like he OD'd right there, and it was quick. It was quick too.
And there were a lot of silent E's on there, so I couldn't watch. I couldn't really read that either.
What happened?
Nothing.
Shit. Okay. But yeah, that's how deadly this shit is. Like he didn't do it. He didn't shoot it. He didn't do anything. He just touched it, and it took him out.
The secondhand stuff of certain things is just strong, and you gotta. There should be hazmat suits on the scene, but they don't know. but there should be hazmat suits. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't.
I'm preaching to the choir.
Fentanyl is making its way into communities of color, so it's not something that has
been there.
Wait,
it's been there.
Thank you, Nick. It's been there.
Yeah, I've prosecuted it. Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm pretty sure you would know
when it hits Ivy League. Like,
that's when it becomes a problem.
That's when it becomes a problem,
right?
Oh,
exactly.
you mean like the opioid crisis? Got it.
Oh, look, Izzo just said there was
heroin and things like that have been a problem because you got to think about it. Heroin falls into that category. Heroin been a problem since the 60s and the 70s, maybe 70s.
Exactly.
But yet it's not become a thing until now when it hits suburbs and rural white areas.
No.
Like that bothers.
Was what? Gil Scott Heron was like early 60s.
Rob, that would be a yes, sir.
Yeah.
But see, this is what they're telling everybody though, and this is a quote from the story I'm reading here. It says studies have shown that, due in part to racial bias, Black Americans are less likely to be prescribed opioids for pain management, such as treating stomach pains, migraines, or backaches. However,
I agree with that.
The pandemic has seen a spike in drug overdoses, including in the Black community as the opioid crisis persists.
I want to say what you just said. I used to tell people that. I said I will go to the doctor for, let's say, Sosa knows because Sosa actually took me to my appointment, like getting all 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled. They prescribed me the most soft ass fucking painkillers, and I'm like, everybody I know got some good stuff. What is this?
Listen,
and I'm like, every time I've had anything happen, I tell you, I get weak stuff, and then somebody who's like this tall will get like damn near crack level of stuff to numb the pain. I'm like, it's really because I'm Black. Like I used to read about that. I was like, this is really a thing. I was like, what do you think? I'm a slang it?
I'm 5'5", 190. Izzo's close
must
to
be nice.
220. I'm not fucking holding him up.
I've never got Percocet. They gave me, let's say, when I got my wisdom teeth pulled, they gave me, what was it? Hydrocodone with like mixed with the Tylenol. It was weak. Like I barely had pain, so it wasn't really a problem. But like, I couldn't even feel those things when I took it.
Hey, Ozark's coming back. Hey, Milo, we need to set up a poppy field because Ozark's coming back, and that's gonna come back strong.
We're gonna delete that from the audio so nobody heard that. I'm sick of y'all putting my podcast at risk with this bullshit.
The views of Sosa do not align with the company podcast.
Hey, exactly. Hey, I promise you, it's not no worse than the shit Joe Rogan's saying right now.
Izzo's an addict.
Got Joe Rogan money?
I just get mad. It's like, why can't I get it?
No. All Izzo wanted was relief from pain for 4 days. 4 days. That's it.
The most I ever got is promethazine for a stomach virus. I was shocked I got that.
Man, they gave me a root canal. They gave me in the military, and I thought it was just military, but apparently it's civilian too. Because
it's like you got insurance, but you don't have that. I live by the lake and I got a boat insurance.
Man, listen.
So
they gave me a root canal. I felt that shit right here. They gave me Tylenol 3. Tylenol 3.
What? What? That's Tylenol and codeine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need more than that.
You better be glad they ain't gave you no Robitussin. Let the testing get to
it. You're stupid.
Y'all are idiots.
But it is sad that we did lose him. He was an amazing actor, man.
Phenomenal, bro.
Yeah, phenomenal. I think last thing I saw him in
Lovecraft Country.
was Lovecraft Country. He was phenomenal in that. He was great at phenomenal.
And he was only what? 4 episodes at the most?
Yeah, because I never finished Lovecraft Country and he wasn't even on there yet. And I knew he was coming because I saw the preview stuff.
Yeah. I mean, he took over every scene he was in. For something a demon like that to take out somebody so amazing, and they say that most geniuses or most people that are really good at something, they have a demon. So I mean, go ahead.
He was in The Sopranos for like 2 episodes.
Was he? Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Remember Jackie Jr.? He was housing Jackie Jr. in the projects in Jersey because he had a daughter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He dominated that scene. Every scene that Jackie Jr. should have been like a subplot. He dominate. You're a bit. You're a role, whatever actor. You're dominating the scene with a guy who should be a subplot. That's a presence. So
he was in also. I don't know if you saw the miniseries. Limited series, The Night Of. He was on that. He played
He was.
He played a really good character in that. And a lot of people didn't. What's the guy the main character in the movie?
His name was Neve on the show.
That guy. Yeah, there was more attention on him because he played a great role. Because it plays like he hooked up with that chick. He was driving the cab, and then like she claimed, what, did he killed her? Or she died? What was it?
I can't remember. He allegedly he killed her.
Yeah, but she pretty much just died, right?
Yeah, she just died.
Yeah, I remember that. I need to go back and watch that show.
That
was
pretty good. I just thought the ending was flat.
Peace out, Milo.
Gotcha.
All right, bye, Milo. I hit you up.
But
wait, did y'all talk about what Sean just said? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I saw that. I never seen that, but I want
to. Did y'all see the video of him talking to alternate personas of himself about being typecast? Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, I saw that video. Good point.
I never saw
that video because they showed him on like the couch and they had him talking. No,
did y'all ever watch the Vice when he was in Vice early on?
The boosting thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I saw one episode. How many episodes do you have? I seen one.
I only seen one. I saw the boosting one.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
But he was trying to better himself being in the church.
Yes. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. I watched a clip with Joe Budden this morning. It was a long clip. And Joe Budden said he met him at a church his mom told him to keep coming to. And then he said he went there. He saw Michael K. He's like, oh, shit, that's Omar. And he's like, he didn't want to approach him. It's church. And eventually he's like, a couple of people would stay afterwards and talk about their troubles and stuff. And he said that's when he kind of learned about his drug thing because they stayed after church and talked about demons and all that. And he said they became cool with one another because of that. Because he said the house, when he was shopping for a house, he said he had gave him like advice like, hey, man, I know you live in Jersey, but hey, come over here to Brooklyn. He was talking all this stuff and he was talking about on the show. And it's like, you could tell it hurt Joe because he actually really, really got to know him because when he had his housewarming, he said he came to his house and everything. So
that Fonte,
he talked about the church experience. It was pretty interesting.
And that Fonte video that you sent, I sent it to Chicky. Yo, that like everybody talks good about the dead.
Yeah.
But there's somewhere it's genuine. It's like they're not searching for words. They just like,
To me, it reminded me of DMX. Everybody had kind words to say. Everybody had video and a story to say about Michael K. Williams. Everybody.
Now he does have some black eyes in his career. Now he was he was entrapped in the closet, chapter 23 through 33 with R. Kelly.
Say what now?
I'd never even.
He was entrapped in the closet. Chapters 23 through 33.
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
You remember that long ass video R. Kelly did for trapped in the closet?
Man, because I stopped watching him after a while.
We wiped it from the record.
Yeah,
it never happened. It never happened.
Never happened. How many chapters? How many chapters were in it?
This says 23 through 33.
Oh,
I'd never seen that many.
You're dumb. Like you're dumb.
Score is now 28-26. Tampa
It doesn't matter. Marcus.
I'm just doing it for Marcus.
They're still gonna fucking lose, Marcus.
Man, I gotta I'm not watching First Take, but I gotta watch Skip and Shannon tomorrow because of this. This is way closer than I thought.
Yeah,
it just sometimes Shannon goes overboard.
No, man, I'm not pissing on the dead. I just thought that was an interesting tidbit in his IMDb page. That's all.
So is that the segue to talk about the next thing? Because we have 50 minutes already. Shit.
Oh, wow.
We have 50. So I know he was a lot of people's favorite actor, but just kind of ending the show on a light note. Is there anybody who y'all really admire? Who y'all favorite actor is, or who do y'all like watching on TV? Like if they put out a movie, no matter what it is, if you know it's going to be shit, you're still going to watch it just because they're in it.
Damn.
For me, Christian Bale is one. I will
really.
I'll go see it. He has never disappointed me in a role at all. He's one I will run out and go see.
Wow.
Did you the movie about Al Gore?
Al Gore?
What?
Al Gore. Not Al Gore. Who did he play?
Oh, I know
Christian
you're
Bale.
talking about.
Was
it Christian Bale that played him though?
Yeah, Christian Bale. He played him. Who did he play?
Oh, I didn't see this. This
No,
news.
it's Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. I heard
Christian Bale played Dick Cheney.
Kevin Hart's making good. Yeah, making
Shut
good.
up. Marcus, go to sleep.
Nah, making good. I ain't mad at that one.
Yeah, I might
have to.
What was Kevin Hart for? People that you never would pay to see?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Didn't we both? Who was it? Me and Mobile said in the chat that we both fell asleep watching Kevin Hart stand.
Yeah,
come on, the last one, the one where you were standing in the living room.
It don't matter.
No, the one in Philadelphia, the one in the Eagles Stadium. I fell asleep.
Mobile said it.
It don't matter.
I always used to use a free ticket on a movie I might not go see, where I get the free ticket, and I went to see that, and I'm like,
yeah.
So if I fall asleep, I don't feel bad. I didn't pay for it.
Yo, Izzo, he played Dick Cheney in Vice. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. I need.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Tyler Perry's in it too.
Nah, I've watched The Machinist. That was his best role, and I've watched.
Dude.
Yo, I forgot that he was in what's it called, Shaft.
Shit, you gotta remember him and Jeffrey. Think about it. Him and Jeffrey Wright were in that movie.
Yeah, both of them. Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
Yo. And that was a trash.
Jeffrey Wright might be a good one right there too.
That was a trash ass Sam Jackson movie.
What was it?
Shaft, the 99.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, but Jeffrey Wright,
bad.
I thought Jeffrey Wright was Dominican.
I thought we made it. And I thought Christian Bale was American.
I thought Christian Bale was American for a solid probably 10 years.
Did he have his accent in the Dragon movie though?
Oh yeah, but not a lot of people saw it, Brian.
Oh, that was my favorite movie. One of my favorite.
What Dragon movie?
Yeah, what
Rain of Fire.
Yeah,
I don't know that one.
It was
Christian
him,
Bale and
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
Rain of Fire.
Yeah, that shit was greatness. Yeah.
Hey, but it was a futuristic apocalypse type movie.
Mm-hmm. All right, I gotta see that.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey he shaved his head bald, like he was a badass in that movie. Like it was just weird.
Mm-hmm. Matthew McConaughey now is somebody I'd go see. He's actually stepped up his game with acting.
I
like him.
He does a lot of like Notebook movies, like.
No, he used to.
He used to.
That's why I didn't pay him no attention. I agree. He used to. But after seeing him in Dallas Buyers Club, I took him a lot more seriously.
Hey, I watched Sahara. I think you'll like him in Sahara.
I know. I've never seen him, but I know what you're talking about. I've seen that Mud movie that was on Netflix.
I haven't watched that yet.
That movie wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the better question is, who won't you watch?
Kevin Hart.
God damn it.
Wait, there's going to be a lot. Okay. Who won't you watch that people may think is good, or just who won't you watch? Because it could be a lot of people.
It's going to take a lot for me to pay to go to a movie theater to see an Eddie Murphy movie again.
Because why?
I think he lost whatever he had in the early 90s.
But I
would agree with that.
What movie? Based off what movie?
Everything after the early 90s.
Oh, okay.
I'd agree with that. What was the magical Negro movie he made when he was the cook? Was it Mr. Cook?
Mr. Church or
Mr. Church? Yeah, Norbit.
You're pretty close.
Norbit. I've never seen Norbit. I refuse to watch Norbit.
Don't. Don't.
1,000
I watched
words.
Norbit because of Tandy. So
yeah, I did not watch Norbit. I saw a piece of it and I was like, you know what? I ain't missing nothing. Click, click.
Any Jamie Foxx? He don't like Jamie Foxx like that?
I guess he means Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx movie, his stuff after it's been a minute since he put out anything really good to keep it a
So after Ray?
It's been a minute.
Ray was good, but I can't even really watch that again.
He did like The Soloist. The Soloist was strange.
Wait, he was in Soul. We just saw Soul. We talked about
Collateral. He was good in Collateral.
Oh yeah, Soul was good.
Yeah,
thank you.
Collateral was good.
I did like Collateral.
That's a good movie.
But shit, damn, Tom Cruise is the reason.
I agree about that. Yeah,
I was shocked. Tom Cruise played that role. I was happy he played that role.
Think about it's kind of like, not to compare the two, but it's kind of like when Denzel did Training Day, just to play a completely opposite role from what you've seen him play.
Training Day, man.
With Tom Cruise playing that.
See that the first time, I like this movie is a journey.
Yeah. Just the role
it's like a dark ass Friday.
Yeah.
It was a lot of movies in one.
Yeah.
He's not 5'4", but whatever.
Training Day is like a who's who when you start looking at people. You recognize all the people. Yeah. You recognize all the people.
Damn, I typed in Jamie Foxx in IMDb and it brought up Jamie Foxworth. Wait a minute, that's not who I'm looking for.
What?
Oh, that means you can look.
That means Ryan algorithm just porn stars.
That don't mean nothing.
It does.
It means you like Family Matters.
Hey, all you gotta do is so if Ryan types honey, it means honey gold. Tell you everything you need to know.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of honeys in porn. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Izzo would know more than me.
That's a lie. You're older than me. You had VHSs. And that is one thing I have never owned. Is that
I want to know why Rob wants to watch Billy Bob Thornton over anybody else. Because he never did nothing for me.
I like Billy Bob Thornton.
Why?
I just say I like him. I didn't say he'd be on my list for people.
But what is it? There's not much that I would watch him in other than.
Did you like Sling Blade?
Billy Bob.
No, hell, why the fuck I want to watch Sling Blade?
I just asked a question.
What's wrong with Sling Blade?
God damn it! So
what was that?
That was weird.
That's a reference to Sling Blade. God, I hate you, man. God.
Hey, you know how you look at IMDb and it'll have like 4 or 5 projects that actors are working on, and it'll give dates that hadn't come out yet. Jamie Foxx's last thing was "Dad, Stop Embarrassing Me." They done gave up on this man.
Wait, what's that?
It's sad because
Jamie got money. He ain't got to worry about much.
It was "Dad, Stop Embarrassing Me" was a TV show he had on Netflix that got canceled.
Oh, okay.
It was bad.
Well, he's like you said, he's got money.
If you could recast him in life, where would you recast him at?
What? Oh, in any of his movies?
No. If you recast him in the movie Life, where would you recast him at?
Jamie Foxx?
He'd be Martin's character.
Oh, okay.
Shit, great. Yeah. Because Martin didn't let loose like he should have in that role. So, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him anything that nobody else could do. But I mean, I think Martin's character could have been played by anybody. Let's see. If you end up singing with Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show, I am done. Is that the end of it? You're done. You're washed up. Or on Dancing with the Stars.
Hey, Marcus. Dallas is gonna lose.
But he said life is stress. How?
Oh, hush.
He didn't know. I'm with Marcus because what Martin did and what Eddie did in their life, in their careers, should have surpassed anything that they could have done in their life. But I feel like they held themselves back, and I don't know why.
Well, let me ask you, what kind of expectations did you have for that movie? Because it's not a comedy. It was never meant to be a comedy.
It is comedy.
It was meant to be, though.
According to who?
It wasn't really meant. It was more of a serious movie. The trailer was misleading.
You can't put the biggest comedy actor
I'm
in
not
the
disagreeing.
80s.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm just saying it wasn't really meant to be a comedy.
Yeah, it feel like it should have had more comedy in it.
It should have, but I don't think
it should have.
I agree.
It had a lot of good moments, but like I felt it was dry on some parts.
Yeah,
if you're the director, if you're the studio, and you put the biggest comedy actor of the 80s and the 90s,
I agree.
At the end of the 90s, and you trying to make it serious, like what's your target audience?
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I thought it was gonna be funny too, but when I saw it, I'm like, I don't think it was meant to be that.
Like there's no man, like no.
Or maybe it just wasn't funny.
It should have been funnier.
Like I'm not entertaining this conversation because Life is an amazing movie, and I like.
No, I love the movie.
I'm just saying, but didn't they underuse Bokeem?
Oh, Can't Get Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not his role. That's not what he does. You're gonna put him as a mentally challenged person? Come on, man. I'm just saying. I'm with Marcus on that.
Y'all by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. Everybody quiet. I'll
smoke by myself.
I know.
Yeah.
I reject y'all quietness.
All right. Anybody had any shotgun topics you want to get rid of? Of course, like Bobby said, the Matrix trailer was dropped either yesterday or day before yesterday. I don't know how I feel about the trailers. I got to see some more, and then I can figure out if I'm going to go see it or not. Right now, I don't see it.
I'll probably go see it because I've seen all the other ones.
And I wish Rich was on the show. Being that you appreciate, I don't know, the ography of it.
Cannot argue with that, Rob.
You can't argue with that. Only good thing about is the songs and go to sleep, Marcus.
Yeah, that soundtrack's garbage. So go sleep. Go back and watch the Cowboys.
So no, I wish Rich was on here. So what you've seen so far about the Matrix, do you feel like the cinematography is I know in pregame you said it's like John Wick, but do you feel like because of the technology we have now, is it gonna make what it was in the first 3 Matrixes gonna be better?
I think what they're gonna do.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, Matrix.
I'm sorry. You're right, Izzo. You're Matrix.
I was totally being
I think what they're gonna do, why they're doing this, is to show how far they've come in cinematography. So they're gonna do a whole bunch of bullshit that they don't have to do, and it's just gonna be a flashy show. There's no reason.
Did y'all like the original trilogy?
Man, I don't understand the original trilogy.
It could have stopped with the first one.
Okay.
I didn't need the second and third ones.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, I need to pick yours and Brian bring that.
Everything is trash. What do you like, Nick?
What did I say was trash? Oh my gosh, Rob.
Let's see here. And again, if Morpheus isn't in it, it's trash.
See?
So let me ask this question.
I'm getting a bad rap from him too, man.
Apparently, from the first trailer, it doesn't look like he's in it, but somebody's taking his role.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who's taking his role is a solid actor. Does that make up for it?
I've never seen that guy before. Who is that?
Shit, I've seen him in things I can't. I look at IMDb, but I can't place him right now.
Mm-hmm. You've missed it, Rob. I've said things I've liked before.
TikTok. Oh yeah, we have modern day. Marcus, go to sleep, motherfucker.
Go sleep. Go watch the Cowboys lose, Marcus.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck, man.
Damn. Fuck out of here.
Okay, I got you, Mobile. I got you. Okay.
Go drink some more Modelo.
I just wanted to make sure because the actor is solid, but they did bring back Trinity apparently.
Yeah, she's back.
But how you not going to bring back Lawrence Fishburne? So I understand. I get it. I
was trying to figure out who the hell that was singing. That's on my TV. Who is that?
Dak.
Anyway. Yeah, All Lives Matter, Dak.
Oh, that's a lot, man.
But anyway, yeah, so that's happening. A cowboy loss is a win for America.
Win for America.
Man, don't talk about America's team like that.
Talking about the Braves?
How are the Braves?
We the boys.
Team?
Because they were like the one team that were nationally on CBS all the time.
Nah, not with that name.
The White Sox?
Marcus says, how the fuck is Benedict on ESPN? They lose in practice.
Mobile, I know what you're saying. Relax. Marcus don't like. We already said what he don't like.
Yeah. And I'm the angry one. Marcus don't like that. Yeah. That's your angry man, right. Martin.
Anybody else got any other topics? Anything they need to get off their chest? Anything
I don't think I have anything.
No, I don't have nothing.
I might be wrong, but I don't think I have anything.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, we'll probably think of something after we done.
Hey, look.
Broadcast.
Izzo has lights in his area now.
All right, everybody.
You're so late. For allowing us
to company. We will see you guys next Thursday at 10 o'clock again. Hopefully Rich can join us. He will be able to, most likely. And if you guys are here, we'll see you again. You have an amazing night. We see you later. Peace.